Best wishes to all of us, the Honorable our Supervisor, Mrs. Parmonangan Roto Togotorop Eskom MTI, and the Honorable our Examiner, Mr. Samuel Indra Gunawan Situmayang, STIMSC, and Mrs. Junita Amalia, SPDMSI. We are from Group TA 2021-112, will present our final project research about Twitter data warehouse and business intelligence using dimensional model and data mining approach. Point 1 up to 4 in this slide is about the introduction. The first is background. Our background of this project is based on the large amount of data that generated by Twitter and the challenge to do the data analysis. Because of that, we think that we need the data warehouse technologies which have the ability in storing large amount of data and analyzing data to help determining decision making. And the data analysis conducted in this study is sentiment analysis about COVID-19 vaccine and gender detection of the user by their username. Next is the research question. The research question is how the application of the dimensional model in creating data warehouse and how to evaluate the data warehouse. And next is how the application of business intelligence from the data warehouse and how to evaluate that. The research method. Our research started with the problem statement and the study of literature, data preparation, data preprocessing, analysis, design, implementation, testing, and evaluation, and the last is conclusion and suggestion. Next is data collection technique. The technique used to obtain the research data is to crawl the data from social media with the two steps. The first is obtain Twitter API key, which is the Twitter API key can be obtained through the Twitter developer website provided by the Twitter. And to able to access the website, we need a developer Twitter account which we can get by the registering. And the second is using the Twitter API. This stage is using the Twitter API key that was obtained in the previous stage by using the Python programming language library named Tweety. Next is data analysis. The data form of our data that we crawl from Twitter is in JSON format. The data source component is tweet object, user object, geo object, entities object, and extended entities object. Each attribute of the object show in this slide. Next is dimensional model. The stages in building a dimensional model, namely as follows, is the first is select business process. The business process is show the operational activities that occur in a system. And business process is also triggered by input that will produce output. The second is declare the grain. The grain is show the level detail of the fact. The third is choose the dimension, and the fourth is identify the fact by identify the numerical value that can be obtained from the business process event. As we can see, this is the fact tweet, which is have three dimension that relation to the fact is dim tweet, the second is dim user, and the last is dim Twitter. Next is fact user, which have the dimension user and dimension date. We need to know that each of fact is have the foreign key, surrogate key from the each dimension. Next.
Data preprocessing. 1. RT removal. This step is used to eliminate the letters RT in the text in the data. To be able to remove the letters RT, a program with the Python programming language is needed, which is to use the regex library in Python language. Example of deleting the letters RT can be seen in the following table. Next, hashtag removal. This step is used to remove the existing hashtag in the text contained in the data. Example of hashtag deletion can be seen in the following table. Next, user removal. This step is used to eliminate username from the text Golang constant. To be able to delete a user a program with the Python programming language is needed, then can find and delete the user. Example of user deletion can be seen in the following table. Next, URL removal. This step is used to eliminate URL from the text. To be able to delete URL, a program with the Python programming language is needed that can find and delete the URL. Example of URL deletion can be seen in the following table. Next, special character removal. Example of special character removal can be seen in the following table. And the last, tokenization. Example of special character removal can be seen in the following table.
The next data pre-processing process is to normalization, where in this process, normalization will be carried out on abbreviated words. As in the picture, we can see that the word UDH is normalized to UDA. The next step is to perform a punctuation removal, which aims to remove the marks read on the text to get the text cleanly. And the last step is perform duplicate removal, which is done to remove duplicate data. This is the architecture system design of our group. In the picture, we can see that the workflow of our system, where is the first thing to do is to retrieve data from Twitter by crawling the data and then doing a dimensional modeling based on the component or attribute of the crawl data. Then perform the ETL process using Pentaho data integration to form a data warehouse. After the data warehouse has been successfully established, an evaluation of the data warehouse will be carried out. Then the data that has been successfully stored in the data warehouse will be retrieved to conduct business intelligence using data mining approach, where our group performs sentiment analysis and gender detection. Before doing business intelligence, it is necessary to do text preprocessing. This is the design of the sentiment analysis. The first thing to do is take data from the database, convert the data from Indonesian to English, and use the father library to get the polarity score. This is the design gender detection, where the first thing to do is take train data from Indonesian names.csv, change the gender value, change the name string to the dictionary, factorize the dictionary, split the data, perform feature extraction, and create a classification model. Then take username data from data warehouse, do text pre-processing, test model on data to get gender based on username. Conclusion. The conclusion is that our group has succeeded in creating a data warehouse with a dimensional model based on the data we obtain from social media Twitter, and the data that we have loaded into our data warehouse is analyzed using a data mining approach, namely sentiment analysis and gender detection. The following is a video demo of our group. The first thing to do from this research is to do crawling data from social media Twitter. Here is the code from the crawling data. The first thing to do is import the library that will be used. Later, make a connection with the database. Enter the API key. Make a authentication of API key. Enter the keyword lang, date, and maximum of tweet, and run the following code program to get the data and define the data according to the data attributes to be inserted into tables in database. For example, we will run this code with keyword vaccine, lang ID, which is Indonesian, with this time, and maximum of tweet is 100. For the first, we will see all data, table all data from database. We will see table all data from database is empty. Done, and then we will see the table of the all data. The data has been successfully loaded into our database. However, in this research, we use more than 23,000 data. We can see from database Twitter, from table all data. We can see the count of our data. Wait. Our data is more than 23,000 data.
The data that has been crawled from the Twitter is stored in table staging all data, and this data is used as data source in creating dimensional model. The first is dimension tweet. The first step is table input is to read the all data. The second is SKTweet. This step is to create the surrogate key that we use as primary key in this dimension. The third step is unique row. This step is used to checking if there are duplicate data. Next is select value. This step is used to select the attribute in this dimension. Next is sort row. This step is used to sort the dimension table by the field that we choose. In this case, we choose the SKTweet, so the dimension table tweet is sorted by SKTweet. And the last one is table output. Table output, which is the step to load the table. So we need first to execute the SQL statement. So the table will be shown in the database. We need to refresh the database. As we can see, there is dimension tweet table. Next is creating dimension user. And creating dimension user is same as dimension tweet. So we need to do the same thing and execute the SQL statement. Okay. And we need to refresh the database. And as we can see, there is dimension user in the database. Next is dimension date. Dimension date is first we need to state the first day of the date. And the next step is to create the incremental value. And we need use the calculator to create the tanggal, bulan, tahun, dan hari. And this step is used to create bulan. Next is to create the surrogate key. Next is select value, which is we use to choose the field in the dimension date, and then we run the table output. Next is creating fact tweet. The first is we need to load all data. The next one is we load the dimension tweet, so we can use the primary key from tweet as the foreign key in this fact tweet. The same thing with the dimension date and dimension user. The unique row step is used to checking if there are any duplicate. The select value is used to choose the field we use in the fact tweet. And the last one is table output. We need to run or execute the SQL statement. The important thing is we need to define the foreign key. Next is creating fact user. The same thing we do as fact tweet. We need to execute, so the data will be shown in the database. As we can see, there is fact user. After all of the dimension and the fact is created, we need to run the job. So as we can see, the data in this table is already input.
The next thing to do is text preprocessing to do sentiment analysis. The first thing is import the library, make the connection to database, retrieve data from table all data as a data frame, and then run this function to perform the author removal, hashtag removal, username removal, URL removal, and special character removal. And then we will change the letters of data into lowercase and tokenizing the data using tweet tokenizer, normalization of data, remove punctuation of data, remove duplicate data, and the last thing is translate data from Indonesian language to English language. The process is done and we will see the data is successfully translated to English.
Next is import pandas and further sentiment analysis, so we can use the library further to do sentiment analysis. And this code is to make the connection to the database. And this code is to create the engine. Next, we define the data frame to read from SQL. And to show the data frame, we run this line of code. Next, we define the label for the data frame. And next, we define the score for each label. If the score is more than 0.05, the sentiment score is positive. If between minus 0.05 and less than 0.05, the sentiment is neutral. And if less than minus 0.0105, the sentiment is negative. Next, we count the compound score. As we can see, this is the result of the sentiment analysis using the FADER. Next is the evaluation. First, we need to import the pandas and we read the data. Next, if we want to show the data frame. Next, import the accuracy score, classification report, and confusion matrix from the Iskelen matrix. And as we can see, the accuracy score is 0.73. And we can see the precision, recall, F1 score, and the accuracy of each label.
Gender detection. 1. Based on its implementation, gender detection begins by transforming the data on the gender dataset attribute, namely change attribute value F to 0 and the attribute value M to 1. This is done because the F and M attribute value have object data types, where in machine learning, the algorithm cannot work on object data type, so that object data is converted into integers. Next, then the dataset with the name attribute is converted into a dictionary form after that the dataset in divide where as much as 30% as test data and 70% as training data. Next, then the data feature extraction is carried out using a Dix-Factorize on the trained data. The next thing is to build a decision tree model and use that model into a test set. The result of gender detection accuracy is 0.83, so that the prediction result obtained are quite good.